The South American Survival Challenge was a 7th grade week-long paperless project created to integrate several disciplines while taking advantage of most parts of the SAMR model. Using the essential question, how does location affect organisms, we designed a project where students were asked to take information and synthesize and evaluate the content to formulate their own ideas. Classes met in double blocks. Students had the opportunity to organize their group to accomplish lengthier tasks. Laptops and iPads were used with the combined groups. 4 teachers together in one space leveraged our ability to tackle this ambitious multidiscipline project. Examples helped guide students to use higher-level thinking skills.
You are a production crew in charge of deciding a location for a new season of a survival show set in Peru. Your job is to select the best location from 5 elevation zones for a challenging yet viable competition. You must defend your selected location in order to be awarded the job. Investigate all 5 elevation zones, but choose one to defend as the best location.
Students need practice making real-world connections and meaning from their learning by going beyond regurgitating facts. Groups began by getting a general sense that no matter what zone they selected, each had many survival challenges. Interpreting the essential question, students were expected to demonstrate how their new knowledge would inform personal recommendations to the production crew. We saw that students owned the learning because of the array of choices. They eagerly started researching all possible locations and quickly divided the tasks among each other. Food, shelter, homeostasis, and possible challenges were some of the areas of investigation. Using Google Drive to create and collaborate on their notes, they easily recorded and kept track of new information with the team.
So, go to you do little colons and edu. Rita, look it up and then put the colon and edu.
Let's look in a little bit more before you decide for sure. So what's the climate?
There's no it's very secluded and very diverse.
So now we're getting to some more.
Grading previously taught web literacy skills to locate quality information, reading for meaning, recording notes in Google Docs, and bookmarking sites in Digos were their tasks. Finding copyright-friendly images and creating a works cited list were additional challenges. Going from exposure to experience with all of these requirements and tools took lots of time.
So does salt evaporate out? No. So actually by boiling salt water you make it more salt.
I need to research more to see if it's livable because it's going to be entertaining, but it's still needs to be livable.
Shared Google Docs were substituted for paper, and the ability to access notes and share Digo sites in both school and home augmented this project by increasing the functionality for students and teachers. Utilizing the commenting tool, teachers were able to fine-tune tasks for students and save valuable time on feedback, thus modifying teaching and learning. Though redefinition was not fully reached, our efforts to teach students to use their knowledge were laudable. Students need lots of practice to make meaning from what they've learned and apply it in ways that are challenging and meaningful. Memorizing and retelling are not valued skills in the 21st century, while synthesizing and evaluating knowledge are in demand and necessary.
Presentations were encouraged to play to team strengths. Time restrictions and our initial request to collaborate on the final project probably influenced their choices. Most were Google presentations, but Prezi, iMovie, and Common Craft videos were also created after we made adjustments and had students each create a project that played to individual strengths.
One of our observations was seeing how well kids utilize 4 teachers and each other during our scheduled time. They instantly fell in love with Google Drive and were not shy about trying to keep each other on task. Using Digo and being able to complete a works cited list are still areas that we need to practice so they become second nature to students. Dan Pink once said, "There is no set path to the answer. That makes it challenging." We do see a positive impact on student learning using this kind of lesson design. As they accessed and analyzed information, we saw adaptability, curiosity, collaboration, communication, creativity, and critical thinking in various developmental stages.
Several patterns emerged as we read through all of the student reflections. In the words of one student, "It was hard finding information that was valid, and it was time-consuming." Another student said, "The biggest challenge was not being told where to find the information." Many students did say that they still learned a great deal about the Andes Mountains and the human body from this project. In addition, many students reflected on the importance of good time management.
Overall, we felt this was a successful project. Students collaborated with each other both in and out of school, and they were challenged to think for themselves. Combining classes into double blocks limited wasted time and allowed for 4 teachers to be in one room assisting all students. However, this project also presented challenges. Many students expected all the answers to come to them with a click of a mouse and did not take the necessary time to read. This project was designed so that students would not be able to simply copy and paste information, but few were able to achieve this.